Hey, hey, hey everyone, are you all ready? Because it's time to play some more surströmming and meatballs and furniture. Let's go to the gaming scene here. And yeah, hello guys. And I saw Joris, Kaito in the chat and a Knightly Lady, welcome. And oh yeah, let me turn this thing away, that's the music player. And we are gonna put the in-game music on. Ah, I can hear it. And let's load the game. I think we were further with the Sweden run than my Dutch run. I did some recordings today. The ultimate Dutch run, and now we're gonna do some Sweden stream achievement run. We're gonna make more meatballs. How are you doing, guys? Are you all on coffee as well at this time of the day in Europe? I like to drink coffee around 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening. I think it's perfect. To stay alive, I wanted to say. To stay awake. Okay, let's see where we left off. Oh yeah, of course we have all these horrible things here. And I remember now, we had this horrifying war against Poland. I remember now. I was able to take the whole coastline, and I was like, no, I'm gonna play a little bit longer, because if I play a little bit longer, I can take more. And we ended up with taking less, after a huge war. And now we are still at war, but we can't get out of this war, because we are an overlord in a subject revolt war. So the only way to get rid of this war is by taking loots, and loots is oh here. And I can't get there because we have no military access through any of these countries. So yeah, how are we gonna do that then, huh? I can't get there, so hopefully they're just gonna peace out at some point. Joris is on water. And Martin Petrak is saying there is never a bad time for coffee. Absolutely. And R&D is here. Welcome, R&D. R&D is almost the only viewer I have on Twitch. At least the only viewer that is interacting on Twitch. The rest is all on YouTube. Double espresso. Ooh. That is too much for me. The espressos. I don't really like it. Oh, and we have Knightly Lady becoming a member. Welcome, Knightly Lady. Thank you for the YouTube membership. I can't see if it's bronze, silver or gold in my activity feed, but I guess it's bronze. Please let me know. But anyways, thank you. Let's see. Can we ask for money? No. I'm gonna keep that pop-up over there. And we have the integration. I'm gonna click that away because I know that. And diseases that are not here. Oh. Yeah, no presence in the country. Just gonna click that away. And Joris is not drinking coffee. Oh, yeah, I also have friends that don't drink coffee, but they do drink tea sometimes. Now, let's see where this left off. Let's just unpause the game a bit. And let's see what is going to happen. I hope that my vessel is going to peace out soon. That would be really cool. Our income is actually pretty decent. In this Sweden run, I would say. We make a good amount of money. And we are doing the control thing. Yeah, let's go and do the control thing. We are assimilating to Sweden. We annexed Estonia, this vassal over here. We're gonna make them Swedish. And we have a couple of trade nodes. We still have the Riga trade node under our control. We own Riga city. We own the city of Novgorod, so we own the Novgorod trade node. Stockholm, we own Copenhagen, and we have created the Gdansk trade node. And Gdansk is now having all the embers. So we want to get more trade capacity here to trade the embers away. And oh, France forced us to embargo England, and we had no choice to comply. Well, ouch. I think the goal is to remove the market in Plön and make it in Hamburg. In the city of Hamburg, I will make another market for this region. Yeah, it's bronze. Yeah, thank you, Night Lady. Thank you so much. And if you have connected your Discord account with YouTube, you will also get a special Discord role. And everyone can see that you are a supporter. And you have access to the supporters chat in the Discord, which is very active. Anyway, let's continue. I'm more of the water straight to beer type of person. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like to drink a beer in the weekends. I think I drink at least one beer every weekend. I just like it in the evening. Well, it's true, right? It's very active. we need more members and more active people in the Discord, guys. That's what we need. Okay, so we are just sitting on our hands. What were we actually doing with our money at the moment? I completely forgot. Oh yeah, we made Copenhagen into a city. That's gonna be very good. Oh yeah, and we had some food problems. Take a look at the food situation again in Stockholm. Okay, the food situation is saved. It says minus, but that's because we had winter. So, I think we are good now. And Blixley is saying, what is your favorite beer? I just like white beers. No, not white, blonde beers. Just normal blonde beers, like Affligen Blonde or Leffe Blonde. I love those the most. And also Weizenbier. I like those two the most. Those are my go-to beers, and then it doesn't really matter from which brand. The beers I really dislike are Grolsch and Heineken Pils. They are disgusting. And I also don't like Brand, which is also a Dutch brand, I think. Or is it Belgium? I think it's Dutch. But I don't like those. Okay, let's take a look at our income here. We still need more iron. That in the Stockholm market. Let's remove all our markets. Oh yeah, but we don't have the population in this iron region. Yeah, that is the problem. At some point we have to maybe keep migrating the people over here. Oh yeah, and in Sala we are gonna get a silver mine eventually, I think. So that's gonna help as well. In Stockholm we are building the granaries up. That's good. Building some spinners. Yeah, we are doing a lot of buildings over here, and that's good. And we don't need more marketplaces here. Let's see in Danzig. What are they doing over here? They are building up the dyes. Oh yeah, and we need way more burgers over here, and that is the big problem. We don't have enough burgers. A theater? No. But we already have 12 marketplaces here, so let's build up the granaries. They need laborers and not burgers. That this can also grow. Yeah. And in Riga, it's not very worth that much anymore. But it's still the big city over here. What is this? Oh, we have the diseases over here. Well, build the hospital. Coastal Ford, the bridge, the Pound Lock Canal. And maybe we should build a castle over there and then the granaries. And then we are out of money again. Heineken is like Big Mac of beers. You always know what you have, something average. Yeah, I really don't like that beer. I think it's terrible. Oh yeah, and we are trying to get our Norwegian cultural influence higher than the Swedish tradition, so that we can do this quicker, because now it takes 100 years to annex Norway. In 100 years, we're gonna have huge Scandinavia. I wonder if we can form the Nordic or the North Sea Empire without taking any British stuff. Oh, we need a little bit in Britain or Ireland, I think. Yeah. Apparently the Baltic is also a nation you can form. This is considered the Baltic nation. That is interesting. And Livonia. And Europe. Who are you? You are my ruler's daughter. Yeah, yeah, there. And what are you gonna do? So you have a little bit of military points. I think I would love to get my crown members in the cabinet, because right now we don't have that many, I think. Well, actually, we have one that is not, so maybe we should make you grant cabinet rights and marry a noble. Here. Oh, let's marry this one with the good stats. There we go. And then we're gonna replace this guy with the crown. Yeah. Yeah, maybe Connacht in Ireland, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna make Scandinavia huge again. It's gonna be huge, guys. I think some other character in the world is using those words a bit too much as well. You guys know who I talk about. Oh, yes you do. The proximity is going higher and higher because we have good maritime presence to Stockholm. So, yeah. We are getting the control spread slowly. It's getting higher over here. It's like 40 or 30. So, pretty happy about that. Could build some roads from these towns over here. Now, I have been building all the wharves. Ventpils. Apparently we have a town in Ventpils and we could build it. And this will stay a town, no matter, I think, when we annex it as well. I mean, we can just prepare it, right? Derby. Yeah, let's just build those up as well. Eventually it will be integrated, you know? There. Yeah, you don't have that many population, but eventually you will. And then the docks were built. Oh, I think I have the market still active as well. And then we have a couple of docks we can build here. And Fishhausen is apparently a town. Will that stay a town? Yeah, I think it will stay a town. And Brandenburg itself most likely as well. Now this will not stay a town, and I can actually do that right now because I am the leader. Because we have Amber over here and we have 50% more. I am actually going to downgrade this back to a rural settlement and build up the Ambers. And maybe the same with this one. I mean, we have 7 Amber here, so... And we can have a huge amount of population in this town over here. So maybe we keep this one how it is. And hopefully this will grow. Because that is a lot of population, 40,000. You know? Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this as a town then. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Hello, it looks cool. Have you taken some land from Africa? Frederik, no. No, in this run we are lacking behind like crazy. Because I did not get the institution and we still don't have it. We still don't have the New World. Which means we don't have the colonial range to colonize anything or discover anything. I mean, well, we can explore here, you know. I'm just going to America, I think. I don't think I'm gonna do the whole colonization game, because the goal is to bring the league, the religious league of the Protestants, to victory as Sweden. That is the goal of this run. That is an achievement that I want. And I want to form the Nordic Empire. So I will do some colonization in America, and I think that's gonna be it. We have Lancers now. Yes. Lancers, guys. We have Lancers. Great stuff. I really like that. Oh yeah, we have way more places where we can build the wharfs. Also in my vessels over here. But let's just maybe stay to my own lands. At least over here. Because otherwise we'll never get the maritime presence in our own country. Yeah, we need to do that first, I think. No, I will not lose money. Are you crazy? So here we have built the dock, the wharf and the protected harbor. We can also build the coastal fort. But that building needs another 1,000 people. Yeah. So we can only do this where we have like 3,000 or 4,000 people, because otherwise we don't have enough population. Here we do. Here we have enough pops. I'm gonna build the coastal fort here too. But over here we have... Okay, here we have 7,000, so that should also work. Here we have 9,000, that should also work well. And then we have this town, yeah. Also enough population. You need to protect the harbor first, but do you have pops? Oh yeah, we have 10,000 here, so... I think the towns have around 7,000 or more. So that's really good. Spy Spain for the institution. Can you spy on someone for the institution? Do you need to do steel technology, or what do you need to do for that? Please tell me. Erosion of faith. Oh yeah, and when it's winter, these buildings are not getting built. A beloved crown princess dies. My crown princess Ingeborg is just dead right now, guys. Well. Well, this should change next month. Norway should not go away. Yeah, there we go. And now we have Crown Prince Erik. Well, I guess it's fine. I don't think steel technology gives you institution growth. I know that trading does. But spying, I've never heard of that before. Wait, are we out of the war? The war is over. Should we give Danzig to Wolgast or to Lower Prussia? We have to give that to Prussia. What is the... Oh, well, they have the capital over here, though. It makes more sense to give it to this guy, because the capital is over here. Disintegrated? No. I guess I'm just gonna integrate these two. I'm so close. Yeah. Gonna keep this for myself, these two. I want to keep this one no matter what, so. And more you spy, more you piled up institution. Are you sure about that? I mean, I can try. I want to see that. Alive out wars, that seems fishy. Yeah, that seems something that doesn't exist, right? In human history, it doesn't exist, so... It would be delusional to think that that is a thing. Build coastal fort here. And the control is maxed out. Yeah. Go to the next one. I think I already did Estonia. Estonia is having very good control. Let's go over here for a bit. Dalarna. Oh yeah, we can get way more. We get like 20% more everywhere. And that's going to give us way more income. Wait a minute. Did I just change the integration one? Oh. I don't know what happened there. But I need to do this. Yeah, for some reason I stopped doing this. I don't know why. Okay, the Swedish are taking over in Gdansk. And then I'm gonna get a full core there as well. So that's gonna be great. Oh, and Hertog Jan. Yeah, I like Hertog Jan beer. I think that one is good. I always choose that one when I buy a beer. I think I really like that one. And then we have Helsinki. How many people are in Helsinki? Oh, more than enough. And in Viborg as well. And in Dien. There we go. Town of Narva. Want to build a coastal fort here. So we have the Swedish names, I guess. Or German names, I don't know. Okay, with Spain, is that you can have the institution. Yes, but it doesn't cost anything. Also spy in Spain, it doesn't cost anything now, and we can maybe steal some maps, but I don't think a spy network gives you anything for getting the institutions towards you. I really don't think so. And I think we do have it. We do have the institution, so we just need to wait for it to spread. Yeah. Everything is in Stockholm. It just takes time, guys. So I'm gonna stop the spy network, I think. It's also going very slowly. They have very good counter-spy network, and their tradition is way higher than my influence. So that is a reason to have high tradition. The higher your cultural tradition, the more difficult it will be for the enemy to spy on you. So, one of the main reasons to actually have good cultural tradition. And you want good cultural influence if you want to annex countries and spy on them. So, yeah, you need both of these things. Here we're gonna get the forts. Here we have also a town, so Second Harbor. Pernu. Coastal fort. Then we are in Riga, and in Riga we have built everything, right? Oh yes, we did. And then this way. Coastal fort here. Visby and Sleet as well. Let's go to speed 4. We are just building. Coastal forts. This one. Coastal fort. This is going to be very expensive. But it will be worth it. Go. Then Kalmar. And if you already have the institution spread library, anyway, you have done a great job in the Netherlands series. Thank you. Yeah, I love the Dutch series. It's hopefully the patch 1.1 is going to be compatible with the current run. Otherwise, I'm going to be very angry. I'm actually going to be very angry if that is not going to be the case. Because I don't want to start over again, guys. I will not start over again. We make 1250 food over here. Oh, yes, we do. I'm gonna make a nice post about this modifier, I think, soon on the socials to show, hey, guys, do you know that surströmming is coming from Malmö? Look at this fish. I think I'm gonna make a nice little post over there. Let's max this out and see how good it can be. The total of fish. That would be really cool. And yeah, I think then we are over here, so build the coastal fort here. And we should build the temples everywhere. Oh, you first protected harbor. And you as well. And you as well. Yeah, the ice in the sea, guys. They are stuck in the ice. But in a couple of months they are free. And then nothing happens, so... There we go. Build it in these towns over here. We have the falconets, guys. We have the better artillery. How much money do I need? 200. Let's upgrade the artillery. We are going from the artillery level 2 to the artillery level 3. Let's see what the difference is going to be with this one. This is the bombard efficiency, apparently. And I think this is what you want. Let's see also if we get more combat power. We have now 3. With the cannons. Yeah, it's a huge bonus, Mauro. It's insane. Now the falconet is having 15 and they have 4. So they do a little bit more damage. And we also have more, of course, more people per frontage. So it's always good to have the better ones. Now we need to upgrade our... Oh no, we have everything now level 3 at least. Yeah. Nice. So our army should fight now as good as it can be. I don't know if you play with CK3, but I was able to have 3 of the same buildings in one city today. 3 of the same buildings? Which building do you mean with CK3? I did play it a little bit, so maybe I know what you are talking about. I see some green spots, guys. Good. We have integrated Gdansk. Gdansk is now ours. Integrated city. And now we just need to get more Swedish people than... Wait, this should become a core. I think. Okay, we're assimilating the people over here. We're assimilating here. And then... Maybe strengthen the government a little bit. We need to get this back to 100. I think it's time for the roads. Yeah, I think so too. I think we should start getting the roads built. From the towns and over here. Yeah. Now, we do have some roads already. Of course, from the capital we have roads everywhere. But they are going to Skarsgård, guys. Which is the sea, so they're not even using the roads over here. Over here... They are going by road, that is interesting. This is going by the lake. And this one is going by lake. And these ones are all 92, because they're all attached to this lake. So they don't need roads over here. Yeah, the roads are just not gonna do anything here for these locations. What about you? You're going to Gefle. Yeah, that's okay. Put a road like this. And like this. I mean, this is the new hub, right? This is where we have good proximity. Well, decent proximity. They can make use of this river. Yeah, going upstream. Will a road remove the woods penalty? Maybe. Okay, Sala absolutely needs a road, but we are gonna make that from Enkoping. Going to be way better for this one. The Falloon mine is going from here. Yeah. It's also by far the best. We're gonna have... This is our hub over here. So we should build roads to Söderala. I think it's a must to market in the northern part. Yeah, maybe we should create a market there. We could absolutely create a market there. Oh, what is this? Someone died. I'm not sure what happens with the wood penalty if I build these roads. Maybe the wood penalty will go away when I build a road, because when they go over the road, it doesn't count, right? What is this? Oh, this is about the Western Schism or Schism that we still have. And I just click this one. Get the hell out of here. That is a expensive road. Holy shit. And you are going here. Yeah. Should be a road as well. 162. Our ships are lost. That's the first time I'm losing ships. Oh yeah, because I never said that they need to patrol here. If you don't say that they need to patrol, they will not go into the docks. Now they are. Yeah, that is a bit annoying. You are doing the patrol, right? Yes. You as well? Yep. Okay. Now we are good again. Now we are good again. Why are we losing a ship here now? Why are the ships suddenly not going into the docks anymore, guys? And I'm trying for the third time now to go into this dock. Are you still stuck? They are stuck. Oh, not anymore. So apparently they are stuck so long over there that they cannot repair in time. Oh, that is interesting. Okay. It's just horrible over here, guys. There is just only ice in that area over there. Oh, there we go. Balloon copper mine. Doing okay. It is getting eroded up. Oh, and you have a river. Which makes it very good proximity. This location. This one is a little bit better. We're gonna build the roads to the city. Oh, I already have that achievement. Artist emigrates. Who are you, Birger? Well, welcome. Welcome in. Guys, why does this not become a core? The major people over here are Swedish. Why is this not becoming a core? It is integrated, it is my city. And it is not becoming my core. And I don't understand that. I guess. Nope. I do not understand that. I think it should become a core. At least you're getting repaired. Supply depot capacity. There we go. Now it's a core. So I don't know what changed, but now it's a core. Okay. So this is now a core city, and we have maximum control of 83 now in Gdansk. So that's really nice. And we only have 10 trade over here. That's not a lot, actually. Oh, and we also don't have enough amber, apparently. Yeah, but these are Lower Prussia, and I am... Do they have more trade power than me in this market, then? Yeah. Well, Lower Prussia, you're gonna give me your trade power. Thank you very much. There we go. And we have even more. And we should be the one that is going to trade this away, because we are now the #1 most likely, so we are gonna get even more. London seems to do well. There we go. See how this goes. I can get the New World Institution. The question is it going to be helpful? I don't think so. I don't think we need this immediately, so I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait with that one. Yes. There we go, we make 31 trade. We took the trade from Prussia away. Yep. Great stuff. Okay, let's go back to a road building over here. I will build this road. Then over here. I'm gonna build 3 roads to this location. Can you say hello to Denmark? Hello to Denmark! Do you have enough universities for culture influence? Yes and no. I did build them, but not everywhere. I only know that Copenhagen is now a city. What is the population cap in Copenhagen? 592,000. Ah. Okay. I will first go and build the roads here in Sweden and Finland. And then we're gonna go and take a look at our libraries and universities again. Clash between these two. I always click this option. I should take a look at the market if I am by far having the most trade power, and it looks like in Riga the answer is yes. But in Riga there is nothing to trade. The Riga market is a terrible market. Let me check this. So we are having gold out of Prague apparently, and it is working? No, it's not gonna work. We are taking some amber from Gdansk, and we are exporting it to Cologne. One moment. I will do this. And I will let the game do this for 1 month. Then the calculations are. So for exporting, we make the most money if we would export cloth to Stockholm. Not really. If I export my amber to Paris, that's okay. If I export some amber to here, and to Bruges, and to London. I think these are the only things I can do for export. We do have some furs. Get those in as well. They will stay active. And for import, yeah, there's just nothing. There's a little bit of dyes, but that will go away soon. Yeah, there is nothing interesting to import. So this market is just there. Now Novgorod. I have the most trade capacity. But Aunus is having a lot as well. And Novgorod. We need to get rid of Novgorod at some point. But I'm gonna go and say to this country, hey, give me your trade power. It's gonna make him angry. But I will have more. Just a little bit though. That one is okay. I think this will work. We have so much fur. I wonder why I cannot see more fur trades. Well, if I want to do more fur trades, I have to look in a different window. I mean, we have so much fur. Our fur price is so low. It's the lowest price possible in our market. Did I build up the trade buildings here? I think we can make more with fur. Oh, we need more burgers. Oh, and we need these buildings. And the hospital. And yeah, eventually we need to build up way more marketplaces here. Because we can take way more fur to other countries. Not worth that much. But that's going to be okay. Now, Sweden, we have by far the most power, but it's just not worth it. Copenhagen, we are doing the amber trade. And in Gdansk as well. I am sending 39 amber to London. Are you kidding me? No, that is not what you should do. Should get these going, and maybe a little bit more. Yeah, that was really weird. Yeah, let's start with 2 everywhere, and then we will adjust with the new prices. We have still 28 doing nothing, so there we go. Now it's updated. Yeah, we have. I have like two or three more amber to export, so we should just do it to the places where we get the most money. Which will be Bruges, London, and Paris, most likely. No, I don't have enough. I think this will work. Because we are taking trades from other people away. Let's see. Just go to the next month and take a look here. Yeah, they're still going. Okay, I'm just gonna do it like this. There we go. Now we are making a bit more money with trading. I mean, they are super tiny locations, so we don't really need more roads and control in the middle of these lands. Doesn't give us any crown land, I think. So, but let's see. We can do the parliament. Let's go to Stockholm. Could expand our armory. Yeah, we need more armories, guys. Let's get this going. The question is, are we going to war? Well, we need to take Novgorod so we can start the fur trades. A war with Poland, I'm afraid of, to be honest. Could we also not just go and take this? And take Hamburg? Lüneburg, Thuringia, and Saxony will be in this war. I will call in Bohemia. Yeah, let's go and take this area. I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna do that that warrior. I think that's a good idea. No one wants to work. Well, that's bad. Let's unmothball my... What happened here? Why are my barks over here in this... Yeah, there are some really weird things happening in this game sometimes. One of my navies is no longer patrolling. Or I made a new one. I think I made a new one for this one. Oh, that is why. Yeah. I now remember. So, the 10 barks who are not doing anything. What? And now you're mothballed? Okay, that was really weird. But let's go here. And you can now patrol this part. This one. There we go. And now I'm patrolling everywhere. Yeah. Okay. That was what I wanted to do. Let's go to war here then. I think we need to take this area. We can address some spiritual retreats. I think that's a great idea. I could make a... wait a minute. France? Pinneberg is French? Oh. Okay. Are you crazy? Well, they are. If I declare on Lüneburg itself... and we have those. And if I declare on you... we have only 4 countries. Let's get a claim on Lauenburg. How is that state called? Oh, it's part of Lübeck. Okay. Boom. Declare the war, we call in Bohemia. And we only have a couple of people that will join. War. Treaties are honored. Norway refused. Yeah. We know that Norway doesn't want to fight. Norway are cowards. Now, I would love to get these armories built, to be honest. So, let's just click some things on. Now I need 8% more. I will just click this one, I think. So. It's time for war again, guys. We are doing it again. I have now 37,000 levies. That's not bad. Which is saving for the market. In both money and stability. The step hit is, I think, 40. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we should indeed get some stability spending. Oh, well, let's do it like this. Because if I remove the Pleun market, which I don't think I can move. People say that you can move a market, but I have never seen how I can move a market to another place. Can I move my Denmark market? How do I do that? If you guys know how to move a market, let me know. Because for me, that is a thing that doesn't exist at this point. But maybe it is. Would love to move the market. You have to go to the list of markets and right-click the market. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I cannot move a vassals market. But I can take lands from my vassal. Right? Seize territory. Why can I not take Pleun? Because it's their capital? Maybe. Or maybe I can take it after I took Kiel. You know what? I'm gonna try this. Because I can take... Where is it? They are not very happy. But I can seize it. So if I seize this one... Oh my god, they're gonna be angry forever. Well, I just did it. I took Kiel, guys. Wait, they are Swedish? Wow. Need to integrate this territory. You. Maybe when they are not angry anymore, which will take a very long time, We can take this territory and then we can move the market. But what are... Can we just choose wherever? Can we choose wherever we want this? Also in a vassal's territory, or do I need to own it? I don't know. I don't know. But I think when I own this, I own the market, so I can relocate it maybe to Hamburg, which I will keep for myself. Let's see if that's gonna work. Oh, and we have our levies over here. Well, can you guys just go somewhere? I mean, it's gonna take forever, but that's what you get when you play as Sweden. Okay, they're attacking. Yeah, but I'm just gonna siege this first, so we'll wait. It's a long battle. This fort in Rendsburg is actually a very good fort. It blocks everything. Yeah, we're gonna keep that fort for sure. Oh, they are already full, okay. We do this. We can balance this out. There we go. That's a nice little army. You guys are gonna create a second army. Disgusting Netherlands in this game. Oh, Serbia is no longer alive, apparently. Serbia is gone, guys. It's now Albania, which is a vassal of the Kingdom of the Two Sicilies. Well, well, well. Well, we're going to expand our armory, so we will spend some money on new armories, but we need it because we are not gaining too much manpower. We need a little bit more. Proximity doing now. Yeah, it's getting better, guys. I see some green patches in Sweden. Not too shabby. There are my new armories getting built. We need more manpower. I click that one, I always click that one. And this is the reserve army. So we have 30,000 troops over here. I think that is more than enough. And I was combining my troops over here as well. Let's let you guys move to Narva. And I will send my transports there. I think I can transport those. Well, we have 49%. I will not assault the fort, but there were only 79 people here, so I could have done it. I could have done that. Riga is losing me money. Yeah. That's not good. Here we go. The last levies. But those are 10,000 and I can only transport 9,000. Over here. I hope that's going to work well, because we have these, we have 10... Oh my god, they build heavy ships, guys. Well, let's try to not go and battle these. AI has made... heavy ships. And apparently when you patrol, they're going to fight it. And we lose those instantly. Oh shit. There we go. We saved them. Nice. Full stack army. Bohemia is sieging down Lauenburg. I wonder if they're gonna give it to me. Let's quickly go and take Hamburg before we can't take it anymore. Why is it all going to Bohemia? It should go to me. Oh, disband this little stack over here. Now go to Stade. We are very unlucky over here, my goodness. Yay! The AI transferred it to me. The AI knows what it's doing. Phew. I think we have to take this land here if we want to get good war score. Is this the Netherlands? No, this is Nuremberg, okay. Yeah, the Netherlands is completely gone, guys, in this game. The French have taken it. And the English. The Netherlands is completely dead. You're in the cinema, 28 years later, part 2. It stats in a minute. It starts in a minute. What is 20 years later? Is that a movie title? Give it to me. It'll be mine. It's a zombie movie? Oh. That sounds fun. Are you actually attacking me? No, I am attacking. I should destroy them, and I am. Boom. And infantry power. And get wrecked. Get wrecked over here. I wonder if they give this to me. Because this is the war goal. This is my war goal game. It should be mine. Maybe if I sit here. Maybe that helps. Where's this army? Oh yeah. We could not put you on the ship. Yeah, just disband. It's fine. It's completely fine. So the goal is to take Pleun when this guy is no longer angry. Take the market to Hamburg if I can. So I'm gonna give all this land to my vassal. And I will keep Hamburg for myself. And then we make the Hamburg market over here. So then we have a Copenhagen, we have a Hamburg market here. I hope that's gonna do well. And we have then the Gdansk and the Riga, Novgorod. And maybe build the market over here. I like to build multiple markets as Sweden, because you have such a vast land. Nice, they gave it to me. Let's go to Lüneburg, which is also a port. Gonna siege those things down. I mean, I will take all this land. Start support Scotland. Scotland? I think Scotland is allied with the French. I don't think I will bother with Scotland. I don't want to fight Poland and France at the same time. I think that's a bad idea. What about Connacht over here? We have to fight Poland and France. What about this little bit here? We have to fight Castile and Poland. Really? What about this tiny Leicester thing? We have to fight Castile, England and Poland. We cannot take England, guys. We are not strong enough yet. That's insane, actually. What are all these alliances? Market in the High North would probably be good. Yeah, it can be good, it can be bad, because we don't have any towns here, so we don't produce anything there. But then I guess these 3 towns will become in the northern market. And they have to produce all the tools and stuff for this whole market, but who knows? Who knows, guys? Eventually, I think it's a good idea. Then here or there? I think here. Now this is a tinier... I think we have to go here and fast the button. Yeah. Oh well. That is for the future. I can separate piece you out. That is the nice thing about this. I should take this whole state, I think. Yeah. Gonna take everything. Maybe in Cola. A market in Cola. Yeah, maybe, but there's just nothing there, you know. There is just nothing there. There are no towns over here. So we can't even get normal buildings in that region. That's the whole thing. Kimi! Well, there's no harbor capacity here, so I never made this into a town. And that is why I did it in Ulioborg, which is now having 9,000, and in Luleå. So one of these two will then become the market center. I guess this one. I think it's nice in the middle of this. So I think this will become the market. But yeah, we will find out. Hi Dutchy, love your content and trying to become a member, but the Patreon link in the chat doesn't work and YouTube only accepts credit cards. Yeah, I know that on YouTube that is indeed the case, and I cannot do anything about that. And the Patreon should work, but the link in the chat doesn't work then, I guess. Because it is putting the become attached to the link. So if you copy the link of Patreon, just remove the word become, and then you go to my Patreon link. And I think Patreon is possible with bank card and stuff. So, but thanks Bram if you want to become a supporter. Thank you so much. Gonna suggest maybe at the northern coastline. Yeah. And there's also no towns there. No, there's nothing here, guys. This is just wasteland. Look, 800 pops. 1200, 800. We have more pops here, because I did the Swedish support farms in the north. Gonna suggest maybe at the northern coastline. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Now, I really think we should build it here. What's this? Yeah, that's fine. On the siege of Stade. Palling Borstel. Sounds like Borstel. Which reminds me of Mevrouw Borstel that I had at my school. Yes, her surname was Borstel. That was pretty funny. But yeah, let me know, Bram, if it works on Patreon. Because there will be no alert on the stream for new Patreons, I think. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Why is... Who is occupying this? England? England is also at war over here. Really? I mean, we will go to war with France and England and Bohemia because they own all our lands, and Poland as well. So we are going to be at war with every great power in the game, except for Hungary. I should become allied with Hungary now I think about it. Let's just try to improve relations. I'm not doing anything with my diplomats anyway. Hammerfest had good harbor capacity, but it's indeed a wasteland population otherwise. Where is Hammerfest? Because I don't think we have that name. That is Norwegian, right? Ah, here. Oh yeah. We have 800 pops, so we cannot even man one dock. Yeah, It's just not gonna work in the north, unfortunately. It would look good. Okay. Oh yeah, and then I take this. I think this is going to be the peace deal with this country, but we need a bit more war score. Kola as well. Kola, the town. I don't even know where that is. I know that this is the Kola region. Oh, here. Oh! Yeah. Well, that is really good. Maybe I can make 2 markets. But these markets have nothing, guys. I mean, they're gonna have lumber and wild game and fish and fur over here. There is a little bit of iron, so there will be a tiny little bit of iron in this market. Maybe this one as well. And if I build it over here, there's also nothing really. I mean, they can survive because there's enough food. Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll make 2 markets in the north. Just because we want to, guys. We can test things out in this run. We are not on a time limit. We are here to have fun. Not to play perfect. On Patreon, LC only credit card or PayPal. Oh, really? I thought that was possible on Patreon. I have a YouTube Premium. Should be able to add your membership on that, I would think. Okay. I don't know how YouTube Premium works with memberships. I don't think you can do anything with that. Yeah, we need a new payment system, like Vero is coming our way. And I think when we have the new payment system, we can just do all the credit card forced buys as well. And some pearls, yeah, there were some pearls indeed. Oh, we have a naval battle. But I won apparently, okay. What is this country? Are you a French vassal? Yep. France is having this as a vassal. And they own Pinneberg. Or should we call it Pinneberge? Because they are French. Well, damn it. The French, man, and the Bohemians, what are they doing? If I go to war with Bohemia... 62 favors, guys. If they have the money, we can click. You should keep an eye out on it. I already have a vassal in Oldenburg over here. We could also give a little bit land to Oldenburg. Well, maybe this part. How much money do you have? This will be the peace deal. There we go. The Borstel has been taken. No, it's not enough war score. We need to take more. There we go, the burgers are coming in. And we have built all the marketplaces. Good. We have a new law. Kiel is already a core, guys. There we go. That was quick. Oh! Hey, and Bram is a YouTube member. It worked. Thank you, Bram, for the membership. How did you fix it? Was it possible with your premium? Yeah, you found it. Thank you so much. And if you're in the Discord, you will have a special rank if you connect your YouTube to Discord. You can do that in the Discord settings. There we go. Holstein is integrated. Great stuff. Do nothing for a bit, I think. Oh wait, we were... Oh yeah, assimilating. Because we will take Hamburg. And then they can start integrating Hamburg, so I will wait for that one. Just need a little bit more war score here. Oh, there it is. There's the battleship law. So, what do we pick here, guys? This is pretty good. And free subjects gives prosperity, which gives population growth. Look at that one. No, I don't think anyone is going to attack us here anymore. We have taken down Saxony as well. Can we separate peace out Saxony? Yeah. Take the money. War reparations. And your treaties with England and with Poland. Humiliation. And then hopefully nothing goes to Bohemia. They are big enough. There we go. Münster? It's part of Lunenburg. Jülich. Part of Lunenburg. Cleves. Part of Lunenburg. And Lunenburg is part of Lunenburg. Did you guys know that Lunenburg is part of Lunenburg? Did you guys know that? A bit of speed 4 here. And we are waiting. Now this should now be enough, right? And of course when we take a fort it is more difficult to piece them out. Because this game is weird. Really? Really, game? I am gonna take the money. That is too much money. It's so good. Let's take a look at all our libraries again. Because we have made a couple more towns. And look at this. There are a lot of towns that don't have a library. Now, we should build those in the bigger cities. And I can't see in this screen... Oh, I can. 17,000. We can sort on available workers, but that is not what I want to sort on. I think we need at least 10,000 people to build a library. The more people, the better. Oh, in Viborg and Narva. Because the more people, the more literacy they get. So let's do these ones. And then maybe some more universities. Okay, I will just peace out. We're gonna give this to Oliver, I think. And we're gonna give this to Pleun. There is Pleun. There. And Lauenburg will also go to Pleun. And Hamburg will be mine. I can't. I can't take it. Because I am not bordering it. Well, then I am going to take 3 locations myself and snake my way to Hamburg. Means that we have to unpass so that they give it away again. Oldenburg here. This one to you. I gave everything to them again. And now I can't change it anymore. Okay, never mind. Just give it back to me already and I will do this when we are at peace. There. Boom. Stormarn. And Thuringia, I want these lands over here. That's it. I want all your monies. War reparations. I want you to annul treaties with Poland. Maybe with Lunenburg. I want your war reparations. And I want you to get humiliated. There we go. Boom. Disband our levies. Gonna put our troops a bit further away so it's a bit more clear to see. And then we're going to assign stuff to our vassals. I don't want to give everything. So we have to do this. Location. 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 And location. And you guys are gonna get this, this, this. These two, right? Yeah. And then I am going to take this. Okay. Unfortunately, not enough time to watch all your live streams, but love the second Dutch series. What's the goal of Sweden, and what do you think about the new promising patch? So the goal of this run is to get an achievement. It's let's take a look here. Show possible. Well, this one, convert to Lutheranism and get 3 aspects of faith. And I want to. We are gonna do a lot of these achievements in the Dutch run, by the way. Like, have 1 location on each continent. That's gonna happen with the Dutch run. Produce potatoes. We're gonna do that as a Dutch run. This is the Swedish thing. Lion of the North. That is Sweden. And ensure the victory of the Protestant League. That's what we're gonna try to do. This will be a Dutch achievement. European country. Trade route with cloves. Location 5 roads each, maybe. 100 control, maybe. Have 100 prestige everywhere. And be present on every subcontinent. What a great guy. So yeah, that's the goal. And I want to form Scandinavia, and I want to form the Nordic Empire. The North Sea Empire. Which includes all of this. That's the goal. And what do I think about the patch 1? It's very promising, as you are saying it yourself. I think it's very promising, the 1.1 patch. I am very, very curious if it's going to end up as I think it's going to end up. And I think it will. Okay, it's gonna take a while before we can take Plön. Then we can move it to Hamburg, so. Great stuff over here. Yeah, they all hate me. The Riga market is having some problems. No. You're going back in. Religious war on Vorpommern. And then we have to fight Poland again. And oh my god, England as well. Oh no. Hey, we can take the money from Bohemia. Ha! 2,000 money, guys. We have 2,000 monies. Let's start embracing the new world. And let's get these things. So, new worlds, colonial range 600. Where are all the range here? We need this range. Let's go there instantly. We can get the better light ships. There's some really good things over here, you know. Maritime presence. Trading hub. 75% iron output. Yes, please. And copper and tin as well. Yes, please. My goodness. So many good things over here. Proximity cost through the port, -5. Yes, please. Hamburg is a city yet? Yes, they are a city. And there are 42,000 pops there, which we have to convert to Swedish. How are we doing with our cultures, by the way? We could make the Hulsatians as an accepted culture. But I think we're gonna go over our capacity, so... yeah. Have to convert it. Lund next. Lund. Where was Lund again? Oh yeah. I already know. Here. Yeah. I think we're gonna make that into a town. Or a city. But let's get all the food here first, guys. Because I want to see how far we can stretch this. How are we doing on the locations? So we have Odense, Lund en Reval. So I think we're going to make Odense into a city. They're also farmland, so we can get a huge amount of pops over here. Let's make a city in Odense. We are going to go and lower the maintenances. And we are not making any money. And I want money. So, that's not good. Does improving opinion help to... No. No, that's not gonna help at all. They just hate me for a while. For a really long time. For 10 years, they're gonna just hate me. Yep. What are my children doing? You are 24 and you are having a daughter. You are 22 and you have a gregarious boy. We can banish the boy. Oh. Yeah, I think balanced education is still the best thing to do. Because they get the most stats, you know. And I guess we don't have a head of cabinet that is... I will do this. It's very expensive, but giving us the points we need, you know, for crown power. I'm gonna leave my army in Copenhagen. And my transport as well. There we go. Hello, Victor. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. It's gonna take a while, I think. That's fine. Decorating. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's make a city in Odense. It's my second best location. It has farmland. It is flat. It is coastal. It's pretty good. This can become a huge city. There we go. And yeah, maybe we should build indeed a castle over there. How's the annexation going of Norway? Is it going a little bit quicker already? Yeah, tiny bit. Tiny little bit. We have built a lot of libraries now, so I think it's going to get even better. So Odense will of course get the university. But let's start in Viborg. We have 45,000 people there, so let's get a university in Viborg, which is over here. Novgorod, 60,000 pops in the city of Novgorod. Let's get a university there as well. Let's get a university in at least all our cities. Yeah, Navy is stuck again. Ah. Well... in that case... you are also not a core yet, we are an integrated city. Because we need to make the people Swedish first over here. And also over here. So we cannot build a university in those locations. I can do it here, you know, Dance. Okay. Looks good to me, this trade node. This as well. So this goes. Oh. We don't need to do anything with that one. We need to integrate this. And what in the world is England going to take over here, guys? They are gonna take everything. Can I ask for money again? Oh no, you can only do that once in a while. I remember now. Oh. No. Looks like goodbye, Munster. Yeah, Joris. Looks like goodbye, Germany. Valentine saying, I don't understand why you prioritize building cities so early on. It hardly makes a difference in growth, etc., as long as they are not near the pop cap. Isn't it better to invest in income generation? Maybe. I mean, I do know that there is this modifier, right? The available free land, which will maybe get a little bit better. There will be buildings that are only available to cities, which can help maybe with the proximity and the harbor capacity. But yeah, we could have waited. Can't do that war. Hello, Mr. Pollux. It's funny seeing such a small Holland compared to the YouTube series. Yeah. I mean, Holland is English, and Agen is English, and England is English. And now they are taking some lands over here, so... yeah, it's a bit of a mess. I mean, I still need to take this coastline. At least. Because then I own the whole coastline. And I want to own the whole coastline. Let's see if we can do something to make money. And the question is always, yes, Dutchy, you can, because you can make more iron. But we don't have the population over here. And I don't have the population here. So, the iron mines over here, these three, need more pops. They need more pops. I could do it with a cabinet thing. Where do you get your... Yeah, these are all rivers, so I don't have to do anything to get more for this one. You have a very good one. Could maybe build a road between these two. Nora as well. We need to build a road like this. So from Stockholm to the lake to here to here. And you need to get a road from Örebro. Most likely. Yes, like this. And the copper mine here is not doing that much yet. Yeah, the English are everywhere indeed. Queue it anyways, maybe the pubs will magically appear at some point. It's quite a high price, yeah, but I'm not playing to play perfect, so... And I have an income of like 100, so... I can build a city in 1.5 years. So it's fine. And we already towned up the coastal lines in Sweden so that we can get our proximity going. I mean, it's looking okay. These parts are very red, but no one lives there, so who cares? Who cares? Here, there's the Pound Lock Canal, which you can build in a city only. Makes proximity a bit better, I guess. So, yeah, let's just put it in. There's a traveling preacher. We always kill the preachers, because otherwise we lose stability. And I don't want to lose stability. I hate losing stability. You know what? Let's get those iron mines working. And on the other hand, we have a iron bonus queued in. But that is very far away. We get 75% more iron. Yeah, let's just migrate the people over there. But I have no cabinet slots now, guys. They are busy. So, I need to wait. I need to wait. You can always build horses. Apparently. And we can always build marble. That's gonna struggle. And we can always build beeswax. Where is that location? Oh, there. Yeah, you can get some. Over there. Yeah, some more beeswax. Wool. What is your maritime presence with 9 navies? So, I will take a look for you. In some places it is like 33, then 50, because it's always frozen over there. It's really bad. And then we have 90, 100 over here, 100, 100, 100, and then over here it's right 90, 100, 80, 90, 80, and then here it's also 100. Over here it's 100. And over here it is 50-ish. But I don't have the ships here that long. And the same counts for the Kattegat region. And over here we have them for a very small period of time, but it's going up slowly. And I do this manually. I am doing the ships manually because if I make one big fleet and I tell them to patrol the seas everywhere, they are going to cycle only here in the capital region. Because every month, if they are not here, it will go down. So it goes here, then it goes here for a month, then it goes maybe here for 1 or 2 months, and then here. And then it goes back here because it went down. So that is why I do it manually, so that I have this everywhere with these little fleets. When is the research for the next road? Good question. Where was that one? Was that for the printing press? Yeah. We don't have the printing press yet, but we are very close. That is too much money. Pirates? Really? They have my boat here. Patrolling. Are they not removing the pirates? They should. Maybe next month, actually. Yeah. There we go. So we get this pop-up for the pirates and they are going away immediately. Because I have my boat there patrolling. This should go down like crazy next month, the hostile pirates. Yeah, see? They're gone. So the AI is making pirates or something, and then 2 months later, the pirates are gone. Because I have the boats patrolling. So that's good. That's nice. Here, fur. Well, if you want to set up a fur trade... So if I make this the trade center over here, then we will get all this fur in the market. Which makes the Novgorod market lose the fur. But it's fur. Okay, apparently we need way more cannons. No, they're just very profitable. Because we have a lot of tools and we have a good amount of copper. Oh yeah. We should make use of our copper more and make profitable guns. Yeah, let's build a lot of these. Go to 6 of these over here. Gunsmiths, the same thing, right? Yeah, copper. We have so much copper that we can make our guns cheap. And I guess guns is the upkeep for armories? Yes, so we should make way more guns as well in Stockholm. Go to level 8. We have the Lazaretto building. And I didn't know about this building for a while. Maybe it's not available in the Netherlands or something. But we can build this on the coast, in towns and cities, and we get 25 disease resistance. Oh. They cost 800 bucks. Holy shit. That is a lot of money. But it's a good building. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a coffee, and I have to go to the toilet, and it's gonna take a bit. So I will be back in a couple of minutes, okay? See you soon. And I was back already. There we are. I saw somewhere that at a certain moment you can change certain RGOs to, for instance, potatoes. Does that also go for mining? Not that I know of, but I never reached the middle to end game really. I've never went to 1600 in any of my games in my 300 hours in this game. I hope that's gonna happen in the Dutch and in this run. But I do know that some mines are changing to silver. At least the mine in Sala, close to Stockholm, will become silver. But I don't think there's a event or something. Or a situation to go to better metals. Not that I know of, at least. I do know about the Colombian exchange, which I also never did myself yet. Yeah, I took some more coffee. I mean, it's 9:30, but I'm not gonna sleep before 1 o'clock anyway, so... I need it today. Streaming is very tiring, guys. Did you know that? I mean, I'm laughing, but yeah, it's costing energy. It really does. Okay, let's keep playing. What were we doing, actually? I don't remember. Were we doing something? I have no idea anymore. Look guys, we have the Grand Principality of Vladimir being the major Russian land in our run. And the Golden Horde has exploded into the other hordes. Nogai, Astrakhan Horde, Zaporizhia. Yeah. Very interesting run. Moldavia is here, Wallachia. Albania is pretty big. Morocco, Tunis. This looks all pretty normal. Yeah. And I like that this is divided into these little countries. Are you going to New World? Yes, when we get the next technologies. Then I will go to America and Greenland. I will colonize those. But I can't get there yet. Now we have a cabinet again, guys. We have a cabinet again. What are we gonna do with it? Counting houses? No. Still need to take the coastline from Poland, but that is such a big war, man. It's just not gonna work, guys. We are not strong enough yet to fight all of this. What is this Hungarian flag? Very interesting. I think we have this because they are from the Anjou dynasty. They have the French part of it on their flags. Yeah. Maybe they have a union. Don't see it. But they have Moldavia, Bamberg, Bavaria. Oh yeah. International organizations. Can I see there in... Oh, here. So, yes. Oh, Croatia. It's the Croatian. Apparently. And Bohemia has a union with Brandenburg. Now, my goodness. Okay, Bram, good luck with episode 38 and have fun with the Dutch run. There we go, guys. When this fishing thing is built, we have almost all the modifiers for food over here. We have all the fishing villages. And we have all the fish built. Can I see how much fish there comes out of Malmö? That must be insane. $66. No, even more. 66 plus 24, guys. We make 90, almost 91 fish in Malmö. And we only need 7. But Dutchy, then you should export the fish. Yeah, well, fish is not worth anything. The game thinks we are gonna make a lot of money, but no one needs fish. Everyone has their demand, except for Krakow. Well, haha, I want to do a test here, guys. In the Copenhagen markets, where we have all this fish. If I go here and I go to my export for a province, the fish is not listed because the amber is taking over in this list, right? We can now export amber everywhere. Maybe we should, by the way, because that is giving... Okay, let's redo this again. I think I skipped Cologne. Yeah. There. We're gonna send amber to all these markets and we do 1. But can I export fish? And how much does that give me? Because the list stops over here. Because it only shows the 15 most profitable. These are food imports. Yeah. So we have to go to this screen. Go to the market. Go to select a market to export fish to. And then we are going to take a look. So can we only send it to these markets? Why can I not go here? What? What is that color? What does that color mean, guys? That they have no fish? Oh, the color is the profitability, I think. Now it's showing for 20. Which is completely stupid. Because we will never get this. But the game thinks we do, and this column is just bullshit. You need to look at it yourself here. There is a balance of fish in Cologne, so if we are sending the fish there, it might not be that great. But maybe if I send 1 or 2 fish, it will. We don't know that. Look, there is more demand for fish than supply. So, this should also work. Nuremberg, also. And Prague. Okay, let's see how these fishes are going. Look, we make 0.5 from this trade at the moment. At least they think so. Let's see what happens next month. Let's see what the fish is doing. Yeah. And this price will never go down because the effective supply will always stay low. So the fish to Cologne will be going very well. The game thinks it's not going to work, but it's completely bullshit. It is going to work. This fish. Now these two are not worth anything, so I'm gonna cancel those, but Krakow? Oh yeah. Here, let's go to like 10 to these. And this is gonna work, 100%. Which we are gonna see next month. They will go plus. Because I know better than the game. There we go. So the amber gives me the most money, but we can also export fish, but it is just not worth anything. It's not worth anything, guys. And that is why it is so and such a shame that you can just make as many fish as you can, but no one wants it. Well, they do want it, but it's not worth it to export. Even if you have the cheapest price possible. And I don't like that. I think that is annoying. Gonna get 2 extra amber here. This, let's see how that goes. We are at war. I will take a look in a couple of months. Hopefully no one dies. The game thinks the trades are not going, but they will, because it's my amber. There we go. And yeah, the brooch market is by far doing the best. So I will just keep these couple of fishes in over here, because I can. Let's export a little bit of the fish. And in the meantime, we are just going to get more in brooch. And in London. And a bit in Cologne. And a little bit in Paris. Okay. Does the cost of trade depend on distance? Yes, but I don't know how it is exactly calculated, and I think no one knows. I was a couple of minutes behind, so a bit late, but I thought the counting houses were quite good. Why don't you build more of them? Here in the Dutch run. Well, they are very expensive, and they just give ground power in a location. And ground power is not really that doing that much. I mean, imagine if we go from 40 to 45%, right? It's okay going from 40 to 45%. We are going to get 5% more trade. And the estates will be 1% happier. Okay. The buildings will be a little bit cheaper. The expected court of cost goes down. So it is good. It's pretty good, but it's not that great, I think, anymore. Because if I build the counting houses, we might go to 45% and not even higher. So I think it's more important to get the control with the maritime presence. Is the trade going to be improved in the next update? I think yes. So, we talked about this yesterday as well. Let's first answer your question, Graf. So, what is going to happen in the next patch is that the game is going to calculate your local production in the country, I think, or in the market. I forgot if it's the country or the market. And that gives the production bonus. So, for example, do we have lumber in this state? Yes, we have lumber. So, the furniture over here, carpenters, are having a good production bonus. Why? Because we have lumber in this province. We have 7.7% extra production efficiency. And it counts the input. So 5 of 6.5 is how much percent? Around 78%. And, well, it is 77% because we get 7.7 production bonus. And of course, when we have more buildings, we get the bonus. The workers are happy, etc. And literacy of the laborers as well. That gives you production efficiency, which makes it easier to make more goods, right? I can make a lot of carpentry very well because I have a lot of lumber. I can keep making this even if I have a better supply because I have a production efficiency bonus, which makes this building still profitable even if the price in my own country goes down, because we can make more stuff. Now in the next patch, they're gonna look at the whole country. So the nations that have a lot of lumber, like Sweden, are gonna get an even bigger bonus, I think, to the production. And the countries as the Netherlands are gonna have a negative production efficiency. But I'm not sure about the negative, but maybe it's 0, maybe it's negative. I don't remember. And that means that countries where there is no lumber might have to go and take their furniture or their lumber from somewhere else, because otherwise they cannot get it well. We can build a carpenter in the Netherlands, but it will be very not profitable. Maybe I even have to subsidize it. So maybe it's better to take furniture from another country. And what they are going to change as well is that the furniture, for example, is now traded for 1 transport cost per furniture. And I think it's going to be 0.5%. Or maybe 0.6, 0.7. That will be the first time that they are going to make something else at 1 or half, or 2 or 3. So maybe they are going to balance it. And then suddenly, the cost will be halved for 1 furniture. And that makes it even better to make furniture and trade it away. Because now it's costing too much, and maybe then it's going to work. So that is what I hope, that in patch 1.1 we can fabricate stuff with your local resources. For example, we can make tools. We have a lot of iron, right? And copper. We have a huge amount of copper. So we can make guns, cannons, tools. And I hope that we can then export it, because the transport cost will be lower. So higher production efficiency and lower transport cost per trade capacity. And I hope that's gonna work, because that would be pretty cool actually. Because right now it's not so nice. Trade. I mean, this is nice. That we can export our RGO of amber, which is only in this part of the world, right? The only amber is over here. And a little bit in Ukraine and Belarusia, I guess. And that's the only amber in the game. So if I own all of this, yeah, I can export it. Oh yeah. Next patch you might be able to find IKEA. I really hope so, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, the next patch. How does selling fish as a trade good and selling food surplus mechanic work together? How does selling fish as a trade good and selling food surplus mechanic work together? They are completely something separate. Food is going... So, fish is not food. But fish gives the second good, which is food. And that is why people are so confused. And it's even more confusing because they say, hey, there are pop demands for fish. The nobles eat so much food, and the clerics, and the burghers, etc. And then everyone thinks, hey, they are eating this as food. But no, the pops don't eat fish for food. They use it as their pop needs. This has nothing to do with their food usage. The food usage is in the province view here. And yeah, and they look at the province if there is food, and if there is spare food, they just eat it. If there is not enough food, they will buy it from the market. And if there is food left, as far as I know, it's just going to be sold. But I still don't know how and what the modifiers are. Because as you can see here, we have like 1300 food. And we only need like 100. No, we need 24 food, guys. We make 1372 food. And we need 24 food. So 1348 food, this number, this plus is left over. This food goes to the province. The province is full of food. It's full. And then the rest of the food is getting sold. And I think, and I'm not sure, but I think that the food that you keep is just getting sold for a flat income. And that is this number. This. But since Paradox is Paradox and they changed the way around of this table, we can't see which provinces are giving me the most food, but only the ones that give me the least amount of food. I don't know why Paradox did this, because if I go to the negative food, it's showing the one that is having the most negative, which is Estonia. But apparently we cannot make enough food in Estonia, and Estonia needs to buy this from the market. Because in all these... so Estonia is a state, and these locations make food, and in this state there is not enough food. So we need to buy food from the market here, every month most likely. And even more in the winter. But here we have, of course, plenty of food. And that's just getting sold. Over here. It's not base tax, it's not going through the estates. And as far as I know, control doesn't matter. Or market access also not matter. I don't know. And I cannot find this out because I cannot hover over the one of this province. Maybe we are making 6 ducats from this province, but we can't see it. Maybe we make 7 ducats from this province, but I can't see it. Because it is hidden. In this table. And I can also not find it here anywhere. Can we hover over something over here, maybe? No. No. So. And that is why I'm so confused. I don't know where the number comes from, and I cannot check the number because the table is the other way around. But fish is something else than food. Fish does make food. 1 fish gives 5 good food. And 1 wheat gives 8 food. But that is something completely different. Wheat and fish are pop needs, and food is food. So yeah. Let's see. Dutchy, a big fan of your YouTube videos. Thank you for all the content. Thank you, Bro BVT. Thank you. I hope you can keep enjoying the videos. Thanks, appreciate your answers. Not got my hands on the game yet, so having to enjoy it through your videos. I would say start playing the game. I think in patch 1.1 it's going to be more fun, but there will still be things that are not going to work how they should work, most likely. I will lower the maintenances again. I'm not gonna help with this war. But yeah, I really hope that the automatic trade system is getting better and that the AI can think how I think. right? The AI needs to think, hey, what should I export? I should export something I have a surplus of and is worth a lot of money. And then the AI should not think in static numbers, but the AI should think forward. If I do this now, then next month, the price can be different. Because the AI now thinks, hey, this is it. Next month, this is what I get. But that's not true. Because next month the supply and demand changes because of the trade, and then suddenly it doesn't make any money. And it also just tries things right now that doesn't work, right? They keep trying to get gold from Prague. I know it's not gonna work, because there is more demand than supply, and we have no trade capacity here. Or I mean trade advantage over here in the Prague market. So we cannot get the gold. It's impossible. But the AI keeps trying it because they see this number, I think. And that is what I don't like. And I have no idea how they need to change this because I'm not a coder. But they should not look at this number. This number is just complete bullshit. Because these trades are not gonna work. They need to look at a surplus in the market where they want to import it from. That's the only way. But they are all negative, you know. Here, there's a tiny bit of silver in Oslo. But yeah, that's enough rambling, I guess. The game is quite big and complex, so there will always be bugs. Yeah. Did you play early EU4? Yes! If so, how does this compare, as I believe that took a few major patches to get going? Oh, I loved EU4 at the beginning. Because that was my first super hyped game. I think, is EU4 11 years old now? I think it's 11 years old. Maybe even longer. I played EU3. I don't even remember how I found the game, but that was my first time I discovered Paradox game. And I had so much fun, right? I was playing as Holland and I got my ass destroyed by France over and over. But I kept trying because it was my first grand strategy game. I was so enjoying it so much with the money and the sliders, and I could just build up a country, an economic base, and I loved it. And I loved the colonization in EU3 because there were no colonial nations, there was nothing. You just went to a location over here, you colonized it, and it was yours. Done. I like that. I don't want colonial nations all the time. And that is what I loved about EU3. You colonize the land, and it's yours. There you go. You're now stronger. But yeah, and I loved EU3, and then I discovered that EU4 came out. And they were talking about the new trade system, and I was like, whoa, we can now send trade over the world back home. That's gonna be amazing. And I think no, I did not get early access. I was just there when the game released. Because my YouTube channel started with EU4. So I did not get early access. But I did play it when it came, when it released. And then a couple of months later, when I was familiarized with the game, I started my YouTube channel. And I started playing EU4. My first video is, I think, EU4 as Austria. Or Castile. And I'm very shy in the first video. And my English sounded even worse than it is now. Makes sense, right? Because I'm not practicing English. It's a very Dutch English voice. And I was 12 years younger, so... Oh, you're gonna get it now? Oh. Enjoy the dev journey. Yeah, well, that's it, right? You need to just wait for patches and then you can play the game again, I guess. I think that's how it's gonna work. I think this game is going to be amazing. They just need to get the things going. Everyone who plays these games wants to make stuff and trade it away, right? We want to see England with cloth trade and wool. We do want to see Sweden with iron and tools and provide the whole world, or at least this part of the world, with their goods, because that is what they do. It's the same as in Victoria 3, when you have so much iron in Sweden. And I think that's gonna happen eventually. No. Steenkolen English is always a delight. Yes. And my English is still very Steenkolen English, which means Dutch English. But I guess it's acceptable. There we go. Look, the AI is trying to get the gold from Prague. They should not get the gold from Prague. There is no spare gold. Stop it. Why are you so bad at the game, AI? Just stop it. Better than your Dutch. Oh. Oh, and Nightly Lady is going to bed. As a primary school gym teacher, I have to be in the gym room at 8 o'clock. Waking up at 5:45. Oh. Wow. Have a nice stream, Dutchy. Succes, maatje. Was gezellig. Okay, see you next time, Nightly Lady. Yeah, I'm gonna stream for until 11, so I'm not gonna go longer than like 15 minutes or something. EU5 surprised me a bit because I prefer CK2 to CK3 and Victoria 2 to Victoria 3. I never went into CK2. I did play CK3 and I guess it's an okay game. Very roleplay, I guess. And Victoria 2 and Victoria 3, I like both games. Victoria 3 is going to be more polished than Victoria 2, I think. Eventually. Whoa, we make so much money. What is happening? Holy shit. Yeah, well. Looking good. So yeah, this is all Poland and Bohemia. These are my vassals. Oldenburg is my vassal. This is my vassal. We're waiting for this guy to be not angry with me anymore, so that we can take Plön, which is the city or the market center, and then I can move the market to Hamburg. Am I going to get the printing press? That is a lot of money though. No, I will wait a bit longer. Hello Mars, welcome to the stream. Good evening to you too. Oh. Hey, that's nice. We have integrated Hamburg already. Great. That is amazing. Can we integrate something else? No. We should assimilate the pops there to Swedish. So, oh wait, we should first do Novgorod. That is the biggest town we have. I think. Right? Yeah. Because then it will become a core and then we can build the university there. Now, how long is that gonna take? I think a very long time. Do we colonize to Mars? We are trying to get it. We just embraced the new world, so we're gonna get the technologies now. We're gonna get the exploration bonuses. This one. Then we can start exploring into America. We can now only go to the south. But I'm not really interested for this run in colonizing the whole world, because the goal is to go and form Scandinavia, Nordic Empire, get the Protestant League to win. I'll just colonize a little bit in America. Oh, and maybe over in Russia. Oh, you're a granddaughter already. Oh yeah. Oh, we can join the chivalry thing. Yes. Do we have one with admin? Yes, we do. There we go. Hey, 67 admin. Did Dutchy just say 6-7? Yes, Dutchy said 6-7. He said the thing. What a meme, guys. What a meme, right? Is it actually... Is it happening at all? So slowly. Lack of control. Lack... And we will never get any control here, so... The assimilation here is going to take... a very long time. And maybe too long, actually. Yeah, that's gonna take too long. Let's just keep doing this part. Yeah, the pop growth is better than assimilation. Oh, I know why we make more money. We are building all of this. Let's get that built. Monies. Yeah, we need way more guns and we need way more cannons. They are very profitable because we have very cheap iron and copper. This market. So imagine, guys. Imagine in the next patch that transferring a cannon is going to be 0.7. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Then it's gonna work. Then we can just put trade routes, even if the other countries have a balanced economy, because we have lower prices, and then it's gonna work. Natural pop grow. Yeah, make Novgorod and Hamburg a vassal. No, because I want to keep that as my own, because then I own the trade power myself. And then I own the markets. That is why I have this myself. Riga, Novgorod. Danzig is mine as well. And I will keep Hamburg as well. So yeah, I'm gonna make the market there. Then I have all the trade capacity and the trade advantage. Or do you mean Novgorod the country? XP. That is a big country to vassalize. I think they're a bit too big. Yeah, the embargo is happening again. They have pirates, they are going away next month because we are patrolling everywhere. This message will be gone now. Oh, not yet? Oh. We can get 45 iron. I picked it. Okay, then the pirates are going away next month. They have to go away. There we go. Colonial range plus 600. Can we now do the thing. We can still not get here because we cannot explore the heavy seas, I think. Yeah, we need the next technology, I think, for... Oh, first explorers, and then we can allow open sea exploration. And then we will go to America. So that's, that is coming. We'll wait a little bit longer. Okay, Odense, my new city. You have more population growth now than you had before. Only a little bit, I think. Is there any building we did not build here? Well, the hospital, this one. Protected harbor, this one. Let's build a castle there as well. Monastery. I'm not gonna build these ones yet. Also don't need a theater. We could build more marketplace so we can trade more in this market. We do have fish and ember, so get those in. And we need granaries. All of them. And then you are good to go. Copenhagen, other city. We have not built any granary. Wow. Copenhagen has 0 granaries, guys. Whoops. Oh well. So much more money to get out of this trade node. The Danish trade node is actually not bad. We have the fish, you have some ember. I think playing as Denmark is actually really fun. Because of all of this. I think a Danish run would be good for beginners as well then. I don't know how your events are with Sweden and stuff, but I think playing as Denmark, yeah. That must be beginner friendly and fun. I never tried myself. Ah, there it is, guys. The silver mine of Sala. As Europe strides towards modernity, the voracious demand for silver continues to grow, fueling trade and currency. In the heart of the Kingdom of Sweden, the discovery of substantial silver deposits in Sala has caught the attention of the krona. The mines promise immense wealth, potentially capable of bolstering Sweden's financial standing on the continent. However, mining the precious metal is fraught with challenges, from flooding tunnels to the risk of cave-ins, requiring substantial investment in skilled labor. The mining for silver in Sala started in the middle of the 15th century. No, then we are late. No, we are early. But it was not until the start of the 16th century. No, we are early. That the crown started to get interested, so that is now. The miners started to negotiate with Svante Nilsson Sture at Christmas 1511 and got their royal privilege signed in 1512. Now we can say, it's ours and the kronans. Sala changes the ragu to silver. Or we click, we have no need of silver. Why would I click this one? Of course I'm gonna get silver. So, this location that I purposely did not build up is now going to get silver. Yeah, 7 stab or infinite money. Yes, guys. Yes. There we go. We have silver. And we have a road, so we cannot get more control. That's fine. We have 75. What can we do to get more control here? Cathedral. No. Don't think we need anything else over here. Well, there we go, guys. We have our own silver now. Now, we will never get enough laborers here. It's gonna take a long time. What is this? We have a new law. Oh yeah, because we are now mining silver, we have the precious metal distribution. We can export ban. We can ban gold and silver exports. And we can get 33% more of minting. Does that mean I can do this? Now, I have never tried this option, because I'm only trading silver and gold in my Dutch run later on. We can also do regulated export and we get a bit of trade efficiency, or unlimited exports. We can make less money from minting, but we get 5% more silver. I think the export ban is good for Sweden, guys. What do you guys think? We can always change this later. But with this law, we can mint 33% more. Is that the slider more, or is it the money that is getting increased? I don't know. I don't know how that is calculated. Let's try it. We now make 35. Let's just put it down. 35. And let's just ban and mint it ourselves. Now it's gonna take a while before this is getting implemented. But let's see. Not changing yet. Well, guess we have to wait. Yeah, how much does 33% give, and what is the 33%? Is it the slider? Is it the number? If it's the slider, I'm gonna make a huge amount more money. If it's only over this number, not that much. No. I still don't know. No, this is inflation, the 1.04. It is completely not visible, I think, what this thing is gonna do. So, but let's see, it's now going up, the percentage. So let's see if this number keeps going up. Then we know, right? Because minting is going over. And the slider is not showing anything as well. It's going up. Our burghers can apparently import gold from somewhere. But we have now our own silver. We could export the silver. Yeah, the minting money is going up. I have a feeling that it is 33% over what we had. Which is 33% over 35. Like 12, 11 or 12 ducats, which is not that much. At all. Yeah, then the question is, do you make more money from minting? Or do you make more money off exporting silver? Or use the silver to make jewelry or something? Can we make jewelry of this? Yeah. Good. But once again, the jewelry you cannot export because any other country can make jewelry with market villages and... So, yeah. My jewelry is actually getting very cheap. Because we only need this in Stockholm market. Marketplaces for marketplaces. What? What does that even mean? Well, I just need a little bit of jewelry in the marketplaces, so it makes the upkeep for the marketplaces cheaper. Cheap jewelry. So that's good. I always thought you need most beeswax, but no, you need to lower the price of jewelry. The nice thing about jewelry is this, right? This again. It's only costing 0.5 transport costs for one jewelry and not 1. So maybe we can actually export jewelry because of this. But let's see. Let's just wait until the silver mine is getting built. What is this? Oh, cabinet member died. And we have no more crown member. Well, then you are lucky. Yeah, yes, everyone needs jewelry because everyone has marketplaces and pop needs. And the pop needs for jewelry is... The nobles and burghers need it a little bit if they have more income than expenses. You can see that we only need 2.5. We need only a tiny bit of jewelry. Mostly for my marketplaces. And a little bit for the needs of the burghers and the nobles. Now, if I can make my silver into jewelry, I think we can do something. But I think people are more interested in silver than jewelry, in general. But let's find out. No, that's too much money. I don't want to spend all that money on that. What are we doing with proximity? Yeah, it's looking decent. Into control. Acceptable. Pretty acceptable. We have 90 control over here. In my biggest city. Could build some roads from this location. Dent is only 53 though. There's only 46, so it's not that great yet everywhere. Oh, and now we have not enough money. Oh, we already have a road here. Okay. Yeah, these ones are really good already. Yeah. Okay. But it's going to take a while before the pops are upgraded here. So that is why I built some market villages. Market villages give some extra labor, so... I think I'm going to build another one, because we will never have enough silver. Or we will never have enough pops here to increase this to the next level. We tried this before with the copper location, and the population and location is a super tiny little modifier. Really low. It is actually 100 per 4,000 pops. So, yeah. So for every 40,000 pops you get one extra base number of silver. 40,000. But we have these modifiers, so it's a little bit less. It's like 36,000 pops-ish. Then we can build another silver. So it's not worth it, I think, to... Well... If I put 72,000 pops in here, this location, we can build 11 silver. Should we do that? Maybe eventually. That's a lot of pops. What is this? Would moving your army to Novgorod help with the assimilation due to higher control? Yes, but as far as I can see, the impact of a army is nothing. Does it change if we go to a location with less pops? Let's take a look. Look. Friendly army, plus 0.3% to the maximum control. It doesn't do anything. Right? It's terrible. I mean, if I have 100,000 troops, then maybe it does a little bit. But that modifier is cuckoo, I would say. Defensive. There we go. Building more and more cannons. They are very profitable. Because we are using our cheap iron. We can now recruit explorers. For 8,000. Oh. We can start exploring when we get this. We can do overseas exploration finally. You are done integrating. Maybe do some more control rounds. Does control help with promotion speed? Yes. Let's get the control very high over here. How far can we go? Yeah, we can go to 96% in Sala, so let's do this. Yeah, I know, Graf. A lot of people are giving this suggestion. And maybe it was very good in a previous patch, but as far as I can see, it's not really worth it anymore. Oh, we already have a road. Well, then I will build a road here as well to finish this island up. Here we go. No. Not yet. We are rank number 17 already, so it's going well. We are 1 rank below Castile and 3 ranks below England, so... Oh, inflation. There's a modifier happening in the background that we cannot see. But we have a higher, we get 33% more minting out of the slider. So if I max the slider, we get 33% more over what it would have been. I think. See you next time, Mr. Pollux. I stream what is, yeah, on Thursday and Friday. I'm gonna stream. Tomorrow is my stream day off. I use that one to catch up with recordings and do some stuff around the house. And on Thursday and Friday, same time again. We will continue this run, so maybe see you then. Thanks for hopping in. I hope it was fun to watch. That is the goal, of course. Game is still somewhat broken, but I think it's fun. It's still fun even with the things that are broken. Love your long Let's Plays? Yeah. Luckily a lot of people do love the long Let's Plays. There are a lot of people that are really enjoying it. Luckily there is still a group of people who like to see full Let's Plays instead of the edited videos. Mostly the more older watchers, like 25 plus, 20 plus, 25 plus. And that is a little bit more who is around here on this channel, so yeah, like that. It's good for YouTube, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, if I could, because I'm very bad at these editing, maybe I will also get more views, but it's okay. This is just what I want to do, so. Yeah, guys. The metal distribution export ban should give me 33% more minting. And it's almost completed. Let's see how much money, how much more we get. No, I will decline. I'm not gonna give you any money. Go away. Okay, the law is implemented. I now make 48. So I went from 35 to 48. Is that 33%? Yes. Not sure if the plus 13 ducats is better than doing trade with silver at some point. Not sure. We'll have to find out. I'm gonna write this down. The export ban. Okay, 13 ducats. Maybe in the next stream we are going to change it, or when the silver mine is built, to see if that is going to keep that way. How are we doing over here, by the way? We have made this all Swedish. Oh yeah, this province is having the worst food, right? Oh yeah, look at this, guys. Estonia is the worst province for food. We should fix that, because we are buying this all the time. It's only 1 ducat, I think, but... Get that food going. And in Gdansk is also a problem. Just because I don't own the rest. This is a problem. This is always a problem. There is no food production at all. Because we have amber. Now this is good for food productivity. And you are having a fishing village who is not operating right now. Because it's not worth anything. I should build food here. Because that is the best one for food. Grasslands and coastal. Decent development. So this fishing village is not working because we have all the other fish in Malmö over here in this market, so it's really not worth it. But anything else that makes food, this is not making food. Fruit. Let's make a fruit orchard. And maybe some sheep farms. Gonna be very difficult over there. Get enough food. Oh my god, Bohemia took more land. They took Ansbach. Yep. And these market villages are helping with the laborers, so that's good. Let's see, we can build 9. We have 16,000 people. Let's build one more market village and then the silver mine. Hello Q7. Less than 3 to you too. Prestige or this one? Let's do this one. That's fine. Hungary, what do you think about an alliance? We're getting there. If I just build a bigger army, then they think I'm stronger. Should we build some heavy ships? We don't have any heavy ships, right? Yeah, you know what? Let's go to Stockholm with this fleet. Let's get 10 heavy ships. Maybe that will also count to how strong we are. Let's start getting our first heavy ships. They are level 2. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just upgrade them. Okay, let's build 10 of these. Do you like EU5 as well? Yeah, I do like it, but it's... we need patch 1.1. Let's just say it that way. And then we are gonna see how the game is then. That's done. Wait, what is that symbol? Oh. Okay, let's go through a cycle between my biggest population and biggest economic provinces and get the control higher. Heavy to secure toll locations. Yeah, we are building the Vasa, Valentine. Avoiding the ice-stuck stuff. Q7, what do you mean with the secure the toll locations? Are you playing the game yourself or... Why did we lose a ship? No, let's unmaintenance my ships, because what is going on here? The Stockholm markets need tin. Really? Or what? Come on, game. I think it will fix itself. Denmark has a toll location which is never stuck on ice if you go above Sweden towards the inland North Sea. Yeah, I know that this is frozen all the time. I know. In winter. But I had them mothballed in a port and they still died. So my fleet was in the port, mothballed, and they still died. That should not happen. It seems ridiculous. Annexation still going slightly quicker. You can see this number going up because my influence is getting better than the tradition. We are taking years away from this integration. Let me once again check the union policy. Are we at the latest? Yes, we are at the most rapid unification, so there's nothing else we can do here. Yeah, I want to, but if you put them on patrol, we can call it. We can start exploring. If you put them on patrol, they will repair at some point, because I still want to get my ships to get this maritime presence higher over here. So it's fine. But you need to put them on patrol in a sea province. Okay, we can now finally explore. What? Do we first need to do this one? Okay, well, first do this one then. Oh, these are two different ones. Let's do this one as well. From here. There we go. Yeah. I still don't want to get this. I want to get the exploration tax first. We're gonna get the best, the better ship, guys. So that's good. That is good. You love the series? Nice. Good to know. We just got our silver mine over here. Control is as good as it can get here. Let's go to the next one. Oh, we should do Copenhagen actually. Let's get Zeeland a bit better, which is very funny because Zeeland is also a Dutch province, but it's also Zeeland in Denmark. So that is very funny. Yeah, we can get way and way better. We should build the roads here so that we can improve it even more. We have built the roads. And there are roads. And then you have a road, you don't. Build this one. You need to go to Roskilde. Well, Ringsted is good as well. No, we need to go to Roskilde. There. And you to Ringsted. There we go. Yeah, we cannot build roads to this in this location. We can also not build roads in this location. Now, Odense will be the town here, so from Odense we need to build a road here. Well, it will be built, and this one. There we go. Let's see, Zeeland, New Zealand, yes. You're going offline, Graf. Okay, see you next time. Yeah, guys, I'm going to end the episode, the stream. I wanted to say episode for this stream. Let's go to 1st of January, and I will save it because I'm also out of time. Let's do 3 more months. Let's see what we can do here. Increase the trade here. We have the fish going. Yeah, look at this, guys. 1300 fish. I mean food. Oh, I love it. It's amazing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next stream so I can keep working on my silver mine and the control over here. Wait, what? We will give France a loan? This is sus. Because we are giving this money to France. But what if France doesn't pay it back? Guys, this is 1500. This is not 2026. Where you go to prison. This is 1504. What if the French king says, ah, those stupid Swedish, I'm gonna pay them back. What happens then? They will pay next month? Okay, well, let's just try it. We're gonna test it out. We are gonna give France a loan. Where's my income? Interest. Oh! So they have to give it back. They have to give it back because France will not stop existing. If France stops existing, then it will not get paid back, so nice. You can declare war, but it's no use if they are stronger, exactly. Oh well. We will find out. Looks like it's hard-coded, yeah. No art worth patronizing. Yikes. We are going to the traveling preacher. We are going to kill them. And we have a core in Pook, and we have a new exploration going. There we go. Now this is a core. And then we can stop assimilating. More simulation. Let's keep going over here. Okay. Well. That's good. The roads are built over here. And we have a new king. For next time. And another event. We have a new king, guys. King Erik the 14th is now our new king. And my new heir is my daughter, who is not that great. Give you a little bit of admin at your last years. We also have Christina, 5 years old. ambitious. Let's just keep your balance. And we have a 1-year-old daughter. The woman is 31 years old. We could get more children. Let's see if that's going to happen. And we have no more crown people now. Okay, let's do this click. We will do the Placitum so we get more crown power, and the Pope hates me. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the stream, so I'm gonna save it here. I can't save because we are on Iron Man mode. I just have to exit the game. And for now, guys, thanks for watching on Twitch and on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back on Thursday, so not tomorrow, but Thursday. Same time, same place. We will continue this run. We are doing great. We are making more and more money. The base tax graph looks like this. It looks like Bitcoin in 2017. So, yeah. That's going well. Let's see who we can raid in on Twitch. Most likely I will go to... Yeah, I'm gonna go and hang out in Ezekiel III's stream. He is playing CD-ROM-a-thon every January. He plays really old games. He's now playing a game from 1999, so... Gonna raid him. And maybe see you there. Alright guys, see you next time. Thanks for watching.